meal prep done for today for WNBF. Very simple: beef, broccoli, potato, bit of almond butter, and then we have some jasmine rice, chicken thigh, mixed vegetables. So quite often when it comes to making meal prep, people, they're fine with making the carbohydrate source and the protein source, but when it comes to vegetables, they just, they find the preparation is such an issue and such a hassle, and as a result, they just end up like making just this boring chicken and rice meal, chicken potato meal, or whatever, and no real flavor to it all, and it just ends up becoming a fucking bowl of misery. So what I do to actually kind of make things a lot easier for myself is I make the vegetables that I put in super simple. So say for example, these are beans, these are black beans. So these just come in a can, I drain them, I chuck them into the pan. When I chuck in the rice, there we go. I have easy, 5 grams of fiber added to that meal, some micronutrients. And then the other thing I do is I use frozen vegetables. So frozen vegetables, and I go for like some kind of pack like this. There's green aisle. There's also a green bag too. So one thing I was talking to a client about earlier on the week is, like, if you want to make your meal prep somewhat interesting, somewhat like have some variety and have some variety in like your macronutrients, is like get the red bag of that, get the green bag of that, and then throughout the week like vary the input that you put into each meal, because at least that way each meal or each day could be somewhat varied, but you're still keeping like the core components pretty much the same. You could be keeping the protein source, your carbohydrate source the exact same, but with the change up in vegetables, you are getting some change in flavor, as well as you're increasing the nutrient density of your meals. Because today we're going to be out of the house until God knows what time today, and if I go the entire day without having vegetables, I'm going to have poor digestion. I'm not going to enjoy my meals at all. And if I'm eating something out of a Tupperware container, I would at least like to ensure that it has some flavour, because look, there's no debate about it. Cooking food fresh and eating food fresh is so much nicer than eating out of Tupperware. But, if you're at the mercy of being out, travelling, and you don't know where you're going to be eating, why not make sure of it? Especially if you have fucking goals, right? So, that's my meal prep done. We're going to go for a walk, and then it's off to Wexford. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so you excited for today?
Yes, it's going to be a long day, and they have my girls on last, so I'm not excited about that. It's fine. It's all part of the process.
Yeah, well, at least, Nicole won the figure overall last week at MBFI. So, if she won figure overall today, if there's enough in figure masters, and is there figure teens?
No, I don't think it works that way.
Okay, because there has to be 8 in the class,
in the class.
Yeah, okay.
So it would just be if there's 8, there's 4 in masters.
No, because when I did WNBF...
It's not combined.
When I did WNBF though, there was only 2 in my middleweight class. And when we did the overall, there was still a pro card up for grabs. And James Melville won it, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think it is 8 overall. There has to be like obviously there's many bodybuilding classes, so there obviously will be 8 in total doing bodybuilding. So
we'll see.
It'd be interesting to see the standard today, because it is an international show. There is a pro card up for grabs, and look, I do think in the next couple of years
you have to move it with your finger. You can't just move the hammer.
Oh, here we go. I do think in the next couple of years WNBF is probably going to be the biggest federation or natural federation in Ireland, just because internationally they're pretty big. They are fairly stringent with the drug testing, and honestly they're sound. Like MBFI and UKDFBA. No, MBFI, UKDFBA, right? Great federations, have great caliber of athletes competing at them. However, one thing I don't like is, I guess, not how they treat athletes, but there's a number of competitors who I spoke to last week, and when they asked for feedback from the judges who were judging them on stage, they just said no, that's what your coaches are for. And the exact same happened to us when we competed abroad too with UKDFBA. And like WNBF actually go out of their way to give you some feedback.
Yeah.
Like after the Irish show, they gave us feedback. After the Worlds, they gave us feedback.
Yeah.
Even PCA, like PCA sent me like a really long message on Instagram to give me feedback after my show, right? Like that I did with them. And like ultimately, if you're going to be competing in a federation, and you want to make improvements, and you want to make improvements, you kind of need to know what the judges like saw in you or didn't see in you, because it helps like you, helps your coach, because ultimately like
the coaches are learning too.
Yeah, like and even like us as coaches, like we can see in our competitors like kind of what they may need from our perspective, but we're not the people giving them like the fucking awards. So so I do think that is going to be one thing that's going to kind of propel WNBF ahead in like the next few years.
They need to sort out the venue though. Stop that new show.
Yeah. Well, look, I think that's just a locational thing, isn't it? Like we I think we forget that like the national bodybuilding is still very fucking niche. Like
I know.
Like,
it's just so small.
Yeah, and because like it's an international show today, like I did see that there's people coming from abroad going to compete, which is going to be pretty cool because like if there's a pro card up for grabs and WNBF being like one of the kind of premier federations for that, like it's going to be a good quality show. I'm looking forward to seeing how my guy Connor is going to get on too. So last week you would have seen him in the vlog. Now for his peak for NBFI, like he was sick for like pretty much most of the week, so you know, that kind of did affect things. Whereas this week now he's like dropped 2 kilos since last week. It's only been like a couple of days of turnaround and he's looking miles better. I'll show some pictures that he sent me last night up there on the screen. So he's looking really good, and I think we have a kind of better idea as to how to run today because we don't have like the variables of him being sick. So we have a plan of action for how he's gonna look his best today. But again, he has 2 more shows to go, so 2 more shows to dial in that conditioning. So yeah, I'm excited for it. It's my first bodybuilding show 2 years ago was this WNBF show, so you know I'll get some either good memories as I come back to the venue or maybe PTSD, who knows.
Come on guys, this is news. Working for the first corner. Quarter to the right.
Nice. Lovely. And it's looking great. Get into it for relax there for me for a second. For relax? For relax, yeah. Nice. Looking good, boss.
Dave Nolan. 42, Colin Garrigan. Number 43, Diego Santos. Right, okay, Jax, can we have?
Okay, that's Josh Rogan's guy.
20, 33, back in the stage, please.
Let's talk to Josh backstage here.
Mark, if you come across to the final next. 33, back in the stage, please.
Let's go, Connor.
Judges, we have no 33. No 33, please cross out 33 and 32. Sorry, Joe. Water to your right. Water to your right. You find what's back the stage and we got you make the
Let's go, Connor.
Side triceps. Any side. There's the back to stage. Rear, double biceps.
Alright, let's go.
Lat square. There's the front abdominal inside. And your favorite most muscular.
I don't know, I think there's one more.
Come on guys, enjoy it. You worked hard for this woman. And another classical shot. Let's go side chest. Side chest, come on. Who's got the best side chest up there? Come on, audience, do your heat support the side chest. Lat square. Side chest, any side.
Side leg's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, how low does this glute start?
Side triceps. Enjoy it. Rear, double biceps. Who's got the best back? Who's got the best back? Come on. Hamstring cards. Lat square.
So currently broke down somewhere on the side of the M9. Car decided to fail as we were on the way back from the show. But the show itself was great. The standard was amazing. Like, so much more. Like I did the first time there was a WNBF show in Ireland, and to say the standard has leveled up significantly. Like the guy who won the overall for bodybuilding, he actually competed the same year as myself and Emma did. He won his PNBA pro card that year. He's back here to do the WNBF and get his pro card. And just amazing physique, and even just everybody else who was in the overall was like top notch. So yeah, it's great to see like the kind of standards starting to rise. It makes me so excited to get back up there. Connor, he had a good showing. Like, he was improved from last week, and that's like the kind of main thing. Like, we kind of knew he wasn't going to be ready for this show, but he was better, and that's the main thing. We collected some nice data too, just in regards to like how a backload worked for him relative to what we tried last week, which was more kind of front load and some low days running into the show. And then we have 10 days to turn it around for WNBF UK, and then we have 7 weeks until his final show, which is Poland. So yeah, look, didn't capture as much as I wanted to today, but it is what it is. Hope you did enjoy the vlog nonetheless. Hopefully myself and Emma go home nice and safe now, and yeah, if we don't, I guess you'll know about it.